actually going to be doing a little bit on spears. As you can see, I got about a 10 and a half foot stick. As you can see, I have one end already carved to a point. That'll be the spear tip. This is your basic wood spear. As you can see, of course, this is one of the sizes. You can actually vary it from 5 feet or easily twice the body length of somebody. This be good for like if you gotta throw something and get an animal, possibly either wound it or kill it. Another thing is actually using it for fishing and stuff. If you're either in a stream or near a pond or something, that way you can actually stand somewhere safe and not have anything notice you, and actually get a pretty good reach on it. As you can see, I'm pretty far away, so that way you actually keep your distance, and if you got a really good arm, you could easily throw it quite a few yards. Of course, if you're a little bit taller, you can actually throw it a little bit further because you got the arm length and stuff. But one of the big things is actually having really good shoulders and arms to actually be able to throw it a good distance and actually kill something. Yeah, especially with a good amount of speed to it. You also want to make sure it's as straight as it can be, because if it's not all that straight, one, it'll either break or not fly too straight. Other than that, spears are yeah, very simple and easy to make.
Throw
and
it.
It can help with hunting
Throw
and
it.
fishing and
Throw
throwing.
it. Throw it.
So yeah, since everybody else wants me to throw it, here's the basic, look for it. You want to have it drawn back.
What are you, African American? Oh, nice hole.
And of course it broke, but that's because I didn't throw it straight. But, come with practice, you'll be able to actually get it down a little bit better and actually get an animal, or if you're fishing with it, you don't necessarily throw it, you just stab it, and that's how you actually get the fish or whatever. But as long as you got the tip still intact, as you can see right there, pretty good point. So that way that'll actually help penetrate and actually get your intended target. This is actually just one of the few spears that you can actually make relatively easy. The other is a stone tip spear, and another one is a gator spear, but those tend to be a little bit harder to make. I'll actually tell you a little bit about the other ones. The stone tip spear is the same basic idea, more for throwing, stuff like that. The gator spear, you actually go right down the middle, where you can actually take the bigger end, and instead of making a tip like the other end, you actually go right down the middle to a certain length. You split it so that way you can actually get in and make the teeth of it, so that way if you're actually fishing, instead of actually stabbing the fish, you'll actually catch the fish and keep it alive a little bit longer, so that way it's a little bit more fresh when you actually bring it back. Other than that, this is your basic overall spear making. I decided to go with this one because it takes a little bit less time, a little less effort, but you still get the same effects out of it. Other than that, this is your basic spear, so click like and hope you guys enjoy.